Buggy's always had this thing where he struggles to go second. When he goes first, obviously he has a pretty nice curve. He plays something on 5, he plays something on 7, and then next turn he can do whatever, and then eventually he wants to play Buggy. But Buggy's kind of had this issue where if he goes second, he doesn't really have anything good that he play on forward because all of his cards want to be 5 or higher. Bandai's fixed that in a crazy way by printing 3, technically 4, but I don't run it in this deck, cards that are good to play on 4 dong and become 5 dong once the condition's been met. These cards make the curve going second really, really good, and also, honestly, if that 4 dong turn, you could do something about it, then there were always some decent cards that you could play, like for example the 6 cost Mihawk on 6 dong. But we also have a good 8 cost now, which can help you play more cards to the board. So just in general, the curve going second has been greatly increased in power, and this Crocodile Mihawk is just absurd.
Yeah, it helps against removal decks, which this deck has struggled against, so it's a lot stronger now.
It's kind of like everything the deck has always wanted. Plus, obviously, you can play these early with your leader effect in those sorts of matchups where you need to. So all of these cards basically cycle through your deck. So I think the consistency in this deck could be just completely insane, but it might be a little bit hard to play because you have so many options. For this video, just to kind of show Buggy's curve going second, I'll give you second and I'll take first.
I have 2 new cards in my hand, Arubida and the Mihawk.
Mihawk 2.
It's not Mihawk, it's Crocodile and Mihawk.
Mihawk 2.
Both great cards going second, and also nice thing with Mihawk is that it defends the board. Usually I would have to have 4 things on the board to just make sure I can have 3 things on the board going into my 10 dong turn, so I can play a 5 cost and leader effect. With this new card, I only have to have 3 cards on my board before passing it to your turn, before my 10 dong turn.
Mine's a lot more simple. If I have 8 cost Katakuri, then I only need 1 ramp card, and I have not only a good ramp card, but a great ramp card into your deck. So definitely want to keep that, and the other cards are also exceptionally good, because obviously, excellent card to have in general. And this, another card that I think is going to be pretty useful once you start to play 10 cost Buggy. So it'd be very nice to see if you can actually manage to beat this. I'm going to keep it. お願いします。
お願いします。
終了。
Enter.
Total 3 dong on leader, 9,000 leader.
Okay.
Entered.
I'll play Arubida. On play, draw 3 cards. I'll trash Mihawk because I already have another one in my hand and I don't think I'll have time to play 2. And I think the time for Garadino has passed, so I'll throw away that too. Enter.
For 5 dong, I'm going to make it so it's very bad at showcasing the new cards, like God Thread and KO your Arubida.
Fun.
Fun! 1 dong on leader, 7,000 leader.
I'll take.
Entered.
Stop. 6k later.
Let's go 1k.
5 cost, I'll play Bus Bonus, and then draw 2 cards. Throw a off. Enter.
6,000 leader.
2k.
And then for 8 dong, I'm going to play Karagiri. And then end my turn, I'm going to get 1 dong back.
Play Crocodile Mihawk. And then play draw 2 cards. Throw
This card does
away.
so many things.
I just don't think there's going to be time to play Pete off, so I throw away that. And then I'll play Arubida, which also
Oh my god.
draws 3 cards.
Wait.
Throw a Mihawk and Crocodile Mihawk, because I don't think I'll have time to play those later on. And enter.
I have 8 more dong, so I'll use my leader effect. Check 5. I didn't want to correct you at the beginning of the game, because I didn't notice. Crocodile and Mihawk defends cross-skilled characters, of which Mr. 1 is not.
Oh shoot.
So, although you're talking about having 3 characters on your 10 dong turn,
That's a problem.
I can prevent that, because I am a fair and balanced deck. I'll pick up Sanji for the rest of the top of my deck. Draw. 6k leader,
2k, because Katakuri coming.
8k leader. Big. Sanji. And then Sanji effects, play Big Mom. And I didn't need to leave this thing up as a display. -1, and then I'll trash 1 card. I feel like because I have another one of this in my hand, it's going to be tricky for me to find a time to use this quite yet, and by then I'll be able to find different answers. So I'll trash the 9 mom to add 1 life, and then send your Mr. 1 to your life. Bottom. And then end of turn, make Katakuri active.
I have a big hand.
That is a big hand. All of your characters replace themselves, but 1 pudding and you're in trouble. So you need to be careful with defending.
At the very least, even though I have 2 things on my board, I can use my leader effect twice. Play either Crocodile Mihawk or Crocodile, and then play Buggy after that. At a great cost of my hand. I don't think I need more than one of these on the board, so I'll opt with using leader effect. I'll throw away Mr. 1 and play Crocodile. I'll play Dust Bonus from that. Draw 2 cards, throw away Dust Bonus. And then a leader effect again, and throw away Mihawk, play Buggy, and bottom Katari.
Okay.
7k leader.
I'm afraid that if I defend this, then it makes it really easy to take my board the next turn. So I'm going to take this attack.
And turn.
Lead effect. Check 5. Not great, but I do have a plan that I've been holding on to from the start of the game. So I think what I'll do here, to be able to find better Sunge targets next turn, I'll pick up the Giant and send the rest to the bottom. Draw. 6k leader.
2k.
9k at Crocodile Mihawk.
Mhm.
9k leader. Okay. The reason I hit with 6k here, even though I'm going to end up with a lot of active dome, is because I really wanted you to counter that attack, so that'd make it easier to take your board. Even though it looks a bit weird, I feel like that was still the correct play, but maybe I could have hit with 7. For 6 dome, red rock your Buggy.
Okay.
Enter.
6k leader.
1k,
7k leader.
2k.
That's 2 cards. Throw away Buggy. And then leader effect, I will throw away Mihawk, play Buggy, and bottom Evening. And turn.
I think that against most decks that would probably end the game, but I'm not most decks. Leader effect, check 5. We're switching up the game plan now. Pick up Nami, put the rest to top. I really should have hit for bigger numbers last turn. I didn't really have this game plan in mind. I thought that I could kind of take out your board enough to make Buggy difficult, but lack of knowledge in the matchup. 6k leader,
2k.
9k leader.
Tick.
Enter.
Okay. 6k.
1k leader,
6k leader.
1k,
6k leader.
2k.
6k leader.
I feel another Buggy coming, which is kind of scary. But do I still win if you Buggy? I feel like I should, but I don't know. You have a lot of cards in hand. Buggies. No, if Buggy's coming, you would have played it first. Let's put Buggy's here. In which case, I don't know how much that Crocodile's gonna hit for. I'll block this attack.
It's okay, Katari.
Huh. Interesting. One don't. Go on Giant. Minus 2 don't. Trash 1 card. Plus 4,000. You draw 2. And then 1k.
I did that because I was pretty certain that if I hit your leader with Crocodile, you would have taken it.
I would have taken it.
Yeah. 7k leader.
I'll take this attack. Oops.
4 Dome. Get rid of Vida. Play Emoji. Another folded 4 Dome. Play Emoji.
Ooh, that's not the one that I want to see. Okay.
And turn.
3 or less?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 5 cards in my hand, so like
It's pretty possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Leader effect? I think it's mathematically incorrect to try to get rid of it with God Thread, so nothing really stands out to me here, so I'll pick up the counter in gear 2nd and send the rest to the bottom, because perhaps I can draw something better from here. Not quite. 3 don't. Sachi. Rest of your emoji.
GG's.
Let's start with 9k leader.
2k, 1k.
That means 9k is guaranteed to go through,
Yeah, I'll block and then draw a card.
unless your hand's all 2ks. I should be fine. 10k leader.
Yep.
11k leader.
GG's.
This is close, actually.
Yeah.
I think, to be fair, this is like perfect curve blue purple Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
you survived better than most decks.
I had some strong moments here and there.
Yeah, and I think that if I was any other deck, you would have won.
Yeah.
So I think it was still a good showing for Blue Buggy. Unfortunately, wasn't able to win this one because Blue Purple Luffy is a great deck. I don't actually know if that means that it's losing for Buggy though. Effectively, it's like basically almost guaranteed that you can get 10 cost Buggy on 10 Dome
Yeah.
against like any deck. So as long as your deck that you're facing doesn't play 2 things that cost 9 on the same turn, then I think that deck's kind of broken.